If you did these 5 things consistently over the next couple of months, you would make massive progress. So these 5 things I do with all my clients, and I have yet to see someone not get a great result who hasn't consistently done these things. So first thing is daily weigh-ins. So you want to weigh yourself daily. Weigh yourself in the morning, after you've gone to the toilet, and before you have had any food or drink. And the reason we want to get a daily weigh-in is because our body weight can fluctuate for various reasons that I'm not going to get into on this video. But if you weigh yourself maybe once a week or twice a week, a lot of times people have a spike and they get really discouraged and they're like, ah, fuck it, my weight is up, there's no point continuing. Whereas if you weigh yourself daily, you'll start to see the trends. The scale will go up and down and up and down, but once it's coming in a downward direction, you're on the right track. And weighing yourself daily just takes away the mental power of the scales and the scale fluctuations. I find that with clients who start with me, sometimes they're very fixated on the scales, and then once they get into the habit of weighing themselves daily, they start to see the trends on the scales and notice the fluctuations, and it loses its power then over them. And the next thing is your calories and tracking your food accurately. So I've worked with about 50 or 60 people in person and online over the last year, and one thing I notice is a lot of people that come to me, they're training really hard, they're going to the gym or their classes, they're pushing it, and like they are eating quite healthy foods and quite good foods, but they just aren't eating them in the quantities that they need to get to their goal. So here's some ranges for you that you can use when you're tracking your calories. So for protein, you want to aim for about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kg of your body weight. If you're losing weight, maybe have it a bit on the higher end, 1.9 to 2 grams, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Once you're in that range, you should be absolutely fine. Then fats, you want to have those between 0.5 to 1 gram per kg of body weight, and then you can fill the rest with carbs. So if you're someone who's an athlete, or you're into your football, or you're training for running, or you have a specific sport that you need to perform well at, you can increase your carbs, and then you could just have slightly less fats, but do keep them in that 0.5 to 1 gram range as well. And the other thing is tracking your workouts. So again, same with the nutrition. I've a lot of people that come to me and they're training really hard, they're telling me they're going to the gym, they're working out, and they just aren't seeing the progress, and then you quickly find out that they're just not logging what they're doing in the gym. So you can put it in the notes on your phone, you could get a mobile app, there's loads of apps out there. You could use the old-fashioned pen and paper. I see a lot of people doing that in the gym. It's absolutely perfect, but you just need to track what you're doing each week and try and lift heavier, lift more reps the following week to really see some serious progress. And then the next thing is progress photos. So I do these with my clients as well, is take weekly progress photos for yourself and take them from the front, the side and the back. Take them in the morning before you've had any food and after you've gone to the toilet, and try to take them in the same spot. So like, don't do them in your toilet one day and then you're in the kitchen the next day, because it kind of changes how the photos look. A handy way to do this is just take a video of yourself going through the front, side and back poses, and then you can screenshot the front, side and back photos and just store them away somewhere for yourself. And what you'll find is, like, say if you look at your week 1 photo to your week 4 photo and you've stuck to this stuff, you'll notice a massive difference as well, because when you're looking at yourself every day, you don't really notice the small changes. It's only over a period of weeks when you look back you see the changes, and it's really motivating as well. You'll see a big change from week 1 to week 4, and then just that will encourage you to keep going as well. And then the last thing is set yourself a step goal or a cardio goal. So for most people, like 8 to 10k steps is pretty good. Once you get to about 8k steps, that's where most of the benefits level off. But obviously if you're trying to lose a bit more weight, you can up the steps a bit more, and it doesn't have to be steps. I love doing running and I still do steps outside of that on non-running days. But if you enjoy running, if you enjoy the Stairmaster, maybe you like going on the treadmill, maybe you like the indoor bike or the outdoor bike, whatever it is, just set yourself a cardio goal throughout the week and then monitor is your weight changing? And if you do all of this, look at your weight, and over a period of 7 to 10 days, if you're trying to lose fat and you're doing all this and your weight isn't coming down, just drop your calories by about 150 or up your cardio by 20 minutes, 1 to 2, and see does that move it. Likewise, if you're trying to gain weight and after 7 to 10 days you notice it's not moving despite doing all this stuff, then up your calories by 150 and see does that move it then, and then just keep doing that over a period of time. So if you do need any extra help with this, I am taking on some people next week for the Structure First transformation. You can find out all the details on my Instagram page, and if you want to drop me a message on Instagram as well, if you need any help, I'd be happy to help. And there's also a link below for my email newsletter where you can sign up for some more free value and tips.